Mark first put up about the first one, the 2015 one, in late 2014, and know Mark for a while. I've done a few of his courses, and he said I'm releasing something soon, and I was like, oh, it's going to be big. I was like, oh, okay, I'll put my name down, see what he says, and then got a phone call and told me about it, and I was like, oh, I wasn't sure, and just got out of a business mentoring thing not long ago, and didn't have the best experience previously with that, so I turned him down, and then I thought, I wasn't ready. And then as 2015 rolled on, I saw all the footage and photos of the courses and from the other students what they were talking about, and I was like, oh damn, this looks really good. I'm definitely doing that next year. So as 2015 rolled on, and the open application for 2016, I jumped straight in. It's just the combination of practical seminars with the business, marketing and sales stuff. So I've always been a big advocate of continuous education. Always done 3 to 5 seminars a year for the last 5 or 6 years to learn. So being able to get with Wolfpack, 5 seminars, 5-day seminars a year. So that's my whole yearly schedule of seminars that I need to do myself done. But then getting the business aspect, because the biggest thing I wanted was obviously the coaching from Mark and mentoring from Mark on the business side of things to grow and the business, improve marketing, sales, and all that thing. But if I could get in, get the practical seminars with other experts as well, Andrew Locke and Andrew Benoit, Bob Gould, Tony Doherty, all these guys. Loving Andrew Locke course, getting a lot of practical takeaways. I've basically got a whole list of things that I can throw in with clients and teach the guys when we get back. To get to do 5 other 5-day courses throughout the year and get the business and sales and marketing stuff, I was just like, well, you can't beat it. We were in a small facility, had, I think it was me, Tyler, and maybe 2 other staff. We were doing a lot of group training, and I originally had always only wanted to do, always wanted to focus on one-on-one training, like enterprise, like that was my sort of passion, and I feel like I could, what's the point of doing all this education if I'm just running groups and can't actually use it, right? So, and I just didn't see how I could do it. I was like, well, I can't make enough money doing one-on-one training, like where we are in Frankston, like you just can't charge that much, and which is like I guess a bullshit story I was telling myself. And so, after starting this, the first seminar and the first few mentoring calls I have with Mark, he's like, well, you want to do one-on-one, just do one-on-one, you can do that. And I was like, really? Okay. So we focused on one-on-one. Now we still have the groups, but the one-on-one's the focus. So we've grown a lot, but our one-on-one, the size of our one-on-one business has literally tripled since Feb. So the amount of one-on-ones we do. So, and it's actually profitable to do, and we're charging what we want to charge, and in Frankston, like that's it doesn't matter. So yeah, it's been awesome. I like a lot of, probably wouldn't be the first to say this, when I first met Mark. I thought he was, I wasn't sure, he was like sort of quiet, but then I thought maybe he's full himself. Like it was at first I met him at a course in 2010, so 8 years ago. But as I got to know him, it was knew he was switched on, knew what he was talking about, and talk every couple of weeks about what's going on in my business and like that, and always get something very impactful and very stuff I can take away and implement from each call, and new insights into how I'm thinking, how I'm operating, and my mindset, I guess, and new ways to get better all the time. I sort of say, well, any sort of course or investment, if it's going to be worthwhile, it has to be a stretch for you. So, like for me, it was a stretch to do this financially at first. Where I was going to say now, well, the return has been 5-fold on what I put in at least. So, I think if you're going to get benefit from a course and take it seriously, then it has to be a stretch for you. So if you're sitting on there and say, well, it's, I can't commit, or it's too expensive, or it's too hard, well, then you're not really, I guess, you don't really want to progress enough. I would say, there's guys here who are here from interstate, and they come interstate 5 times a year, leave their business, leave their family, stay in Melbourne for 5 days. Like, I got it easy. I drive half an hour and I'm here. So I just say, look, do what you can't not improve from it, I guess. You got nothing to lose. It's Cosnett training systems, so it's just COSNETT, and then training systems. If you Google that, will pop up straight away. But check out our website, check out our Facebook, and come down, and we'll sort you out 100%.